when I joined the synth pop band, um, one of the keyboard players arbitrarily started to play a medley of Human League tunes, and we all joined in because we knew the songs. They were from their hit album. So that provided us with basically the music to form a band. So our first set was music basically coming from the Human League. We basically, I mean, like their rhythms, their synth textures, their chord sequences, melodies, and all this stuff. That's what we were playing in our in the first portion of the synth pop band. You know, totally influenced by the Human League. Now, in the second section, in the kind of second period of the synth pop band, we would extemporize, and but within parameters. So we'd extemporize within parameters, and we'd have like notebooks, and like we would every once in a while, if something really good came up, stop, write down kind of settings, rhythms, chords or whatever, was going on. Like, this is good, like this could be something. And, and also kind of think about lyrics, maybe some lyrics would come up as well. So we'd actually put that down and say, okay, we got something here with this. And one time we had this kind of very, very kind of extended extemporization. And at the end, we kind of went for a cup of tea and a snack and a little chocolate bar. And during the break, the tea break, I said to the lads, I said, guys, we should think about calling the band Voltaire. And they were like, yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, brilliant. Because they fancied the kind of pseudo-intellectual connotations of Voltaire. But what I was insinuating was actually that the last little bit of extemporization that we did, that sounded like Cabaret Voltaire. Now, at that juncture, Cabaret Voltaire were receiving prodigious MTV airplay. They were basically all over MTV. They were on Top of the Pops, MTV, on the radio. They were all over the place. But I do have to say, with Cabaret Voltaire, that their video, Crackdown, is one of my favourite music videos of all time. And there are other videos, Sensoria, I Want You, and Fascination, are also among my favourite videos, music videos of all time. They're like absolutely excellent. So, and I know for a fact that the other guys in the band, the two keyboard players, were listening and watching MTV as well. Pretty much when, like, in their free time, they were looking at that. So basically, that's what was going on in the music, in terms of at that juncture. We were basically employing, rhythms, motifs, synth textures, and all that point, and all that kind of stuff, evocative of Cabaret Voltaire at that time. Now, that paved the way for us to create original music later on. But right then, we sounded like Cabaret Voltaire. And that's just it. We were listening to it, and we were watching the videos, and we were inspired by them. So the music in that second period, that mid period, was emanating from Cabaret Voltaire. And that was the foundation we used to create our own original music. From that, we were able to kind of create little tunes with vocals, and sometimes instrumental tunes with melodies and stuff. And the impetus for that, like the kind of confidence kind of thing, came from the influence of Cabaret Voltaire in the kind of transitional portion of the synth band, and it was transformational to go from like Cabaret Voltaire into creating original music. Thank you very much for listening.